Flora here, coming to you from a fabulous, gorgeous, hot summer day, or actually spring day in Wisconsin. And today I want to share with you the concept of not having a plan. As a business owner, I'm sure you are well aware of how important it is to plan your day, plan your weeks, plan your months, plan your quarter, plan your year, and, meticulously plan all of these things. However, as a spiritual business coach, one of the things that I also implement is spontaneity and using your intuition and not having a plan for certain things in your business. Hi, Natalie. And so I have a free class out there. It's on YouTube land. It's called Managing Your Time as an Entrepreneur. And in this class, I share with you how to grab a calendar and take out or mark out all the days that you don't want to work during the year. These are like holidays, birthdays, vacations, all that jazz. And then I also have you figure out the days you want to work in your business versus on your business. And then from there, you plan accordingly. Now, I cannot tell you how many times I've had so many people fight me on this. They're like, Flora, I'm a spirit-led business owner and I want to use my intuition and organically grow my business. And with that, I say, yes, you still can, but having certain parameters planned, like the days you want to work and the days you don't want to work, are going to help you with using that sense of intuition that you have, with using your spontaneity, so that you can actually get more done in less time. And like I tell you, it's like I cannot tell you how many times people have been like, I don't think this is gonna work. It's not gonna freaking work. And I'm like, just challenge me, try it out and test it out. So on the days that you want to work in your business versus on your business. So in your business, that's when you're actually working with clients. That's when, like for me, I'm actually working in my business right now. I'm making a video for and with all of you. The days that I'm working on my business are the days that I am working on projects, and like this new project, well, it's not really new, well, kind of a new project that I'm working on with the Mastermind Mafia. We're getting ready to close the Mastermind Mafia for enrollment of any kind whatsoever until the 15th of August. And we are revamping it. We're changing up some things. We're shifting up the price and whatnot. If you're on my email list, you're going to get an email about it next week. Last chance to enroll until the new relaunch. And so those are the days that I'm working on my business, like when I'm doing that type of thing, or when I'm planning videos, or when I'm planning content. I just did a class today inside of the Mastermind Mafia called Your Best Self. And we talked about, how you can become your best self and what that really looks like and whatever. And that was a class that I just spontaneously decided to do. I'm just like, oh, hey, I'm just going to do another class. And this is a concept, the My Best Self list is a concept that I've personally been doing for like the last 15 or so years. And it's helped me so much, but for some reason, I just never thought to share it in a class before. And one day when I didn't have any plan, like I had like 3 things I knew that I wanted and needed to do in my business, but the rest of the day literally was just open. And so I was just kind of sitting there, just kind of just bebopping around and without really a plan at all. And I was like, oh, you know what? I think I want to do this class for everybody. Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. She goes, it was a freaking amazing class too. Woo woo, yes. And that was just one of those little serendipitous moments. And so I'm sharing this with all of you to let you know that it's okay not to have a plan for every single second and every single hour of your day in your business. It's actually really beneficial for you to have space available to just do whatever the hell you want, to just watch TV, or go outside and lay in the sun, or mow your yard, or, rearrange your sticky notes or whatever. But give yourself permission to have that free time, that unstructured, unplanned time to just see what happens. And, one of the things that I've kind of taught about before is the whole concept of daydreaming. And what happens when we daydream is we allow our brain to just kind of go wherever it will, and you allow yourself to just not think about what it is that you are trying to figure out. Because like so many times people are trying to figure out how they can gain more followings, or how many subscribers they have, or how many clients they've got, or how much revenue that they're making, or they're trying to figure something out and their brain is just working and working and working. And when people come to me and have things that they're just like latched onto so much, I ask them a random ass question, and they're like, "What?" Totally throws them off. But I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's just talk about this random ass thing for a little bit." And then all of a sudden we'll be talking about this random ass thing, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, Flora, I've got it." And all of a sudden, in that time that we were talking about some random ass thing, that freed their brain up to finally grab that one piece of information that they've been searching for, looking for, and that answer, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, I've got it. Dude, this is totally awesome, let me tell you." And then they just say about whatever it is that they're talking about. And, Einstein was grappling with the theory of relativity, and he was pretty stuck. I mean, I love Einstein. He's just absolutely amazing. But he was just absolutely stuck with this one thing. And he's like, "Are you kidding me? I can't believe that I'm stuck on this." And he just couldn't figure out a way to conceptualize it in his theories that seemed to be plausible. And so he got a job actually at a patent office. And in the patent office where he sat, excuse me, he actually saw a clock tower, and also in the town there was a train. And so one day he was just doing his thing at the patent office, and he was looking out the window, and he saw the clock as the train was zipping past the clock tower, and he was like, "I wonder if time..." And then there was also people standing on a hill next to the train. So he's got the clock tower that has the time on it, the train, and then people standing on the hill next to the train. And he goes, "I wonder if time passes the same for people in the train that's moving very fast as it does for the people that are on the hill that are not in motion." And that's how he was like, "Oh my God, yes, hallelujah," And so that's one of the things that helped him create his theory of relativity. And, and this is one of the things, is that sometimes we have to unplug from the problem or unplug from the obstacle in order to find the opportunity in whatever it is that we've got going on. And so I'm here to tell you that it's okay to not have a plan. Really quick, one more example. So last year, about July or August, my oldest son signed up for the Marines. Now, he's been wanting to do this literally since he came out of me. He was like, "I want to join the Marine Corps." I'm like, "Yay," whatever. And my youngest son joined last year. He's been in for almost 2 years now. But my oldest son, he wanted to go to college first and some other stuff. And so he's like, "Yep, I'm going. I'm going to be gone in January." And I kind of started to freak out because I'm like, "Oh my God, like I'm going to be an empty nester. What the hell?" And so I've literally devoted like 23 years of my life being a mom. And all of a sudden, not having that mom responsibility 24/7, granted, he's 23, so it's not like I have to mother him a whole lot, but just having him here and being able to be here for his needs and cooking and all this other stuff for him, this was one of the things that I really allowed myself to feel the fear and go, "Okay, holy shit, I'm going to be an empty nester. What the hell?" And I was excited, but then I also was like, this is going to be really weird because I literally have never lived alone. I grew up with a huge family. And then I was in the Marine Corps, which is an even bigger family. And then got married and had kids and literally have been a mom ever since. And I'm like, I literally have never lived alone. This is going to be like weird. So I went to my therapist because I go once a month, whether I think I need it or not. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm totally freaking out. And she goes, why are you freaking out? And I'm just like, well, I always knew I wanted kids young because, and my kind of verbiage that I would tell people is I wanted kids young so that when they're old enough to leave the house, I was still young enough to do whatever the hell I wanted. And I told her, I said, I don't know what the hell I want to do. And she goes, it's okay not to have a plan. And I'm like, but I always have a plan. I mean, I'm a type A personality with OCD, mind you. And she's like, it's okay not to have a plan. And it took me like 6 months to wrap my brain around letting go of having a plan. And so I actually created a plan of spontaneity. I created a plan of, I'm just gonna see what happens. Just gonna see what happens. And I asked myself, do I trust that I'm gonna be okay by myself? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I trust that I'll be able to fill the time? Oh, hell yes, because I could work 24/7. I also have a lot of really fun shows I could watch on Netflix. I have a lot of hiking trails around here. I can play tennis, all kinds of stuff. Lots of relatives that I can go see. I'm like, perfect. So I knew that I could fill the time somehow. But because there wasn't an actual plan, that honestly kind of freaked me out. And so as I sat with it and allowed myself to just know that I had structure, which I like structure. Someone with OCD kind of needs a little bit of structure. And they usually have their own routines, and I have my own routines. And when I get out of my routine, I get in a little bit of a funk or whatever. But, you know, I've been allowing myself to be okay with that spontaneity and be okay with not having a plan. And sometimes when I have a plan and it just feels off and it feels funky, I also give myself permission to change the plan. Like there's sometimes, I've got 6 things that I want to do during the day, but only 2 of them feel good. And the other 4, I'm like, I'm just not really feeling that. And it's okay to change your plan. And like I said, it's even okay to not have a plan. So I say all of this to kind of reiterate what I was talking about yesterday and like the day before that if you want to truly make your mark in your business, you have to be okay with owning what you know and also owning what you don't know. You know what you've mastered in your life and in your business. I have mastered being a mom. I think I've done a really great job. My kids are happy. Every time that I talk with them, I just get like teary-eyed. My oldest son, actually, I woke up to my son texting me saying, hey, mommy, blah, blah, blah. And yes, he's 23 and he still calls me mommy. I think it's so sweet. But he was just like, yay, he was so excited about something. I'm like, yay, and so I got to celebrate that with him this morning. And, our relationship that we have is so good, and it's one out of mutual respect. And I know that I'm a master coach because I've been doing this for over 20 years. I know that my clients get such amazing results when they show up for themselves. And I know that I'm also going to be okay if I don't have a plan. And so I'm here to tell you that in your business, own what you know. Own what you know you have mastered, and also own what you know that you're learning to do, and have faith and confidence in yourself in where you're going. But then also know that it's okay not to have a plan and to just kind of wing it and see what happens. One more quick story. So when my oldest son was 18, we were actually sitting in our kitchen right here, and he was giving me this weird look. I was like, what? And he goes, adults don't know what the hell they're doing, do they? And I'm like, nope. I said, for the most part, we're just kind of winging it and we hope for the best. But, and there's some things that we do and we know the result, like the end result of what we're doing. But yeah, we try to wing it and we do the best that we can. And sometimes we take educated guesses. Sometimes we lean into our group of trusted advisors, which could be caregivers or parents. Like my parents are passed away, so I have a group of elders that I confide in. And so I talk with my trusted advisors. My peeps are one of my trusted advisors. And so, you know, yeah, there are times when you have no idea what the hell you're doing and you just have to kind of wing it and just trust that you are going to be okay no matter what happens, okay? And trust that that if things seem to be negative, there's probably some good that's going to come out of it, but that's usually kind of that hindsight's 2020 thing, you know? And those things that work out that you're like, oh my God, woohoo, I winged it and it worked out exactly as I anticipated or even better, run with that too. But like I said, good, bad, or indifferent, however you choose to perceive it, give yourself permission to be okay with not having a plan inside of the framework of your life and your business, okay? Lindsay says, I've known you through your videos through the years, and watching you with your boys is hilarious. You have so much fun. Yay! Yes. Yeah. Hang on. She says, hi, Flora and tribe, future tribe. Yes. You know, yeah, there's never a dull moment with my kids and I. Those of you who have hung out at my house, and some of you watching have, you never know what's going to happen. Truly, it's like, holy shit, did that just happen? Really? Like, I've had people that have known me on the internet and then meet me and like have come over for like retreats and things like that. And they've meet my kids and whatever. And they're just like, oh my God, this is so fun. Like like literally all kinds of randomness happens, and that's perfect. But anyway, so I hope that this video serves you today. If it has served you, please give it a thumbs up or a heart. Share it with someone that you love that might be a little bit too stuck with having a plan or might just enjoy hearing these messages and these stories and stuff today. If you do want my help in really applying this concept and going, okay, well, help me structure my day so that I can have more freedom and that I can be okay with not having a plan, what I want you to do is I want you to click the link below for a free strategy session. This is a no strings attached way that I give back to you, my viewers, and my community. I've actually had some people say, oh my gosh, you just want everybody to sign up for your coaching. No, I don't. Coaching is a perk if you sign up or whatever, but this is a no sales pitch call where I find out where you are, where you want to be, and I coach you. I give you free coaching on how to make the best in the situation that you're in right now. You know, I love giving back. This is the way that I am of service to humanity. And you know, this is truly what I absolutely love to do. And so if you feel that you want my help in helping yourself structure your day and even being okay with letting go of the idea of not having a plan, let me help you. Click the link, sign up for a free strategy session, and I will see all of you very, very soon. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.